It's your boy King Barco here at the Too Easy Podcast. I'm joined with my co-host Dominican Poppy. He's on the road right now, but yeah, it's a funny day today. So thought we ought to share it with y'all. I know we said our schedules were all over the place, which they are, at least this weekend. But we're still
Yep.
trying to make it work for y'all. So just bear with us. We're gonna make it right for y'all. But yeah, we have a couple of topics. I mean, a couple of things we want to talk about. We also want to get into the Kendrick Lamar and the Kendrick Lamar album. So let's see, let's see what we can get into. Well, let me see if I can get my co-host though. For some reason, it's saying stop recording.
Yeah, when people call me, when
Oh,
people
okay,
call me, it,
okay.
it starts over.
I got you. I got you.
Yeah, I didn't know that shit was gonna happen.
I got you. I got you. Yeah, but we have kind of a real one to talk about though first. I don't know if you want to kick it off, Big Dog, or do you want me to?
Yeah, I want you to kick it off, man. Somebody kick it off for us.
Bet. Let me go ahead and get this ready for Facebook, and I'll get right to it. But yeah, so we're gonna be talking about side chicks today, people. Side chicks. I mean, me personally, I mean, I don't have side chicks. I'm polygamous and everything. We're doing our thing, but still, it's an important topic. I mean, a lot of people don't understand that side chicks make the world go round. They really do. And so a lot of people don't understand is that side chicks really help the economy. From the early days, like side chicks, hoes. They used to you shopping. Oh man, but yeah, they used to make the world go round. And this is when men were at their true masculine selves. You know, side chicks used to
Yeah,
save
when it was okay
marriages.
to when it
Yeah,
was okay to be, in our full masculine essence, it was allowed.
yeah,
These things were common and normal to have like multiple and that secret mistress.
yeah. No, it wasn't shameful. Like side chicks used to take pride in being side chicks.
Yeah, people
Yeah,
take pride in it.
yeah. I mean, same thing with hoes. Hoes used to take pride in being hoes. Like they used to save marriages. Like you know, it's
I mean,
it's
I will
kind
I
of.
will say I will say they are proud now.
Oh no, they got a different name for it to make themselves proud. They call it sexual
Oh,
liberation. They call it all sorts of. They call themselves sex workers now and shit like that. Like
yeah,
nah, and so nah, they don't say the
yeah. They
proper
kind of tore the
terms.
whole concept apart.
Yeah, the concept's no longer what it used to be, and so this is what really
Yeah,
messed up, and so. And a lot of you girls have side chick energy, anyways. Like you'll never get anything better than being a side chick. Back in the day, would settle for that. They might have a side chick baby. I mean, you never know. But yeah, you never know what it was. I mean, oh my bad.
oh, one sec.
I got you. My bad. My dog shopping real quick. Give me a quick second. But yeah, they make the world go round, man. A lot of people don't understand. So, but yeah, now overall, I mean, there's nothing wrong with being a side chick. That's what a lot of people don't understand too. There's nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it at all. That's probably one of the more respectable professions in the world right now. Being a
Vete
side
con el
chick.
texto está eso.
Hay una que está haciendo.
All right, we're gonna just pause this real quick. Let's go. But yeah, nah, I mean, hey, you know my dog, man. He likes being around them Latinas. You know, he. But,
All right,
but
about
yeah,
back in action. Had to
nah,
give me an energy
yeah,
drink. Got a lot going on.
nah, hey, dog.
All right, yeah. So
Mm,
side chicks of America. Okay, here's why I disagree with Barco when it comes to like side chicks. So I do agree, right? Side chicks make the world go around.
yeah.
It's a crazy statement, but I agree with it. I agree with it in this way. Um, I keep hearing my echo. Um, when it comes to a man, men are very engulfed in their sexual nature. Like our biggest sin is usually when we commit like a sexual sin. So that's where the side chicks will play their role, and they'll help that man control.
Oh, you kind of going in and out, big dog. Nah, yeah, you went out for. Nah, I can't hear you. You going out, big dog.
Oh shit! Should I FaceTime you Facebook?
Uh, yeah, if anything, yeah, just if you just give me a call, whatnot, will probably be better, anyways. Check
All right.
I'm Treckler's stream. He wants to play. What is he talking about? I'm Trexler's stream. I don't even know. We got a message from Twitch. See if my dog calls me. What's good, bro?
What's good? Yeah, Brody. Yeah, side chicks make the world go around, man. Hey, interesting story about King Solomon, right?
Mm.
So I don't know if y'all read the Bible, but one of God's favorite people, right, is King Solomon. King Solomon, God told King Solomon in a dream, right? Hey,
Yeah.
you can have anything you want. Just ask me for it. You know what I'm saying? There's a whole backstory. There's a backstory behind why he did it, but all King Solomon said was, "I want wisdom."
Mm.
And King Solomon is one of the most favorite, you know what I'm saying, superiors or kings in the Bible. And guess what he had?
Yeah.
He had a multitude of side chicks.
Yeah. Concubines and wives, hundreds of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, Solomon was going crazy.
That's what I'm saying. He asked God for wisdom. If he asked God for wisdom and he gave him wisdom, and then with that wisdom, I felt like the biggest sin for a man, right, is for us to not commit that sexual sin. We have to control our sexual sin. Mm-hmm. So in order to control your sexual desires and things like that, you have a side chick, you have mistress, you have all these things to help you control that sexual desire, so you don't keep fucking up your money, or you don't keep fucking up your vision, your path towards your goals. You know what I'm saying? I feel like side chicks play a crucial role in that, man.
Yeah.
They're that, because men, we always want the next best. We don't always want the next best thing, but we're all looking. We're always looking. We can see what's going on around us. But if we had that mistress to help us control that, hey man, we'll be loyal as hell to our family, our wife, do everything we can to help protect and uphold our family and help society because of that mistress, man. They play a key role in our lives, in our livelihood.
Yeah. It's like, no, and the thing is like, what people don't understand about side chicks are, man, I mean, they save marriages, man. Like on the real. They really save marriages. Like a lot of people don't understand that. And you know, if you go back to your grandma or your grandpa, their marriage wasn't always clean and cut. Grandpa was probably cheating on her left and right. There's probably some stories that she didn't tell you about grandpa, but she kept to herself. And so, hey, which is fine. I mean, that marriage worked out for the best, anyways. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nowadays, women leave at first sign of trouble, like, like when you cheat on her. Like, you shouldn't leave when he cheats on you. Corey Holcomb, famous comedian, Corey Holcomb, he already said it. He was like, he pretty much said he's not, you know, don't leave for him cheating because then you're gonna go get another man and he's gonna cheat on you too. And so, especially like if you're a monogamous men are gonna cheat. And if it's a monogamous man that all girls want, he's definitely gonna cheat. Especially, you know.
Yeah, especially if it's the man you want. The
Oh
man
yeah.
you want, y'all gotta understand, women. The man you want, other women want too.
Oh yeah. And there's a lot of women left over. If you pair all the women in the world with all the men, there's a lot of women left over. A lot of women left over. But that's the part they don't understand is that there's still like you pair I think there's more women on earth than there are men.
Oh yeah, it's like millions more, bro.
Yeah.
Millions more.
So it's like you understand, like regardless, there's gonna be women left over. So for the women that are left over, those women usually go to like the high earner dudes that make the crazy types of money. I mean, those dudes usually have side chicks and their wife understands. Because at the end of the day, most women, like I said this before, and I'll say it again, women will choose the unloyal king versus the loyal servant any day of the week.
Any day of the week.
Any day of the week. And so they don't care for the fact that he's cheating. They really don't. Most girls, that's acceptable. And they're like, okay, at least, you know, I know that a lot of women want my man. You know, that's pretty much what it tells them. And shit. I mean, like I said, I don't condone cheating either. I don't. But at the same time, you know, you may not be what he needs, or it may be something that, you know, it's always something. It's always something because most men are not naturally monogamous. They're just not. Men are always going to cheat. They're always going to have a wandering eye. No matter how much they're always going to cheat. Like you want the bottom.
Yeah, that's true. We're always going to have a wandering eye. So if we have that mistress, and that's why I see the importance of a mistress, man.
Yeah.
Hoes, I don't like hoes. To be honest with you, I don't like hoes.
Oh, I don't like them either. But I can respect. I can respect them.
I can respect the mistress, man, for her to hold that shit down, man. Because sometimes a mistress will always be second place, and they're okay with that because they know they will get taken care of on the back end after the family, after the wife, after all that stuff. They get taken care of. You know what I'm saying? They're second fiddle to whatever the fuck he got left over. I like that. I mean, I feel like that's very important.
That's very selfless of them. I said that's very selfless of them. Women like that, selfless women.
Yeah. That's a selfless devotion to a man who has a family, who's married, and everything like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Some of these mistresses, man, they got it made, man.
Oh yeah.
They got it made.
Yep.
I feel like women, man, y'all need to. I think I need to focus more on not being a hoe. And if you want to be a hoe, just be a mistress. You know what I'm saying? Just have you still get all the benefits of, you know, having a man in a sort of way. In a sort of way.
Yeah.
But at least you're not a hoe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Men don't like hoes.
No, they just fuck them.
Yeah,
and so
I can't stand. I at least like a mistress.
Yeah,
now,
I mean,
I don't have a mistress right now, but if I did, I can respect it. You know what I'm saying? I can respect my mistress. I can't respect no hoe.
oh, I can respect a hoe, especially like, listen, if there's a hoe that's proud of being a hoe and doesn't hold back and doesn't lie about being a hoe, I can respect it. There's hoes out here today that lie about being, you know, they say, "Oh, I'm a homebody." No, I only stay at home. I do this, I do that. Bitches be lying nowadays. Hoes be lying nowadays. Back then, a hoe would tell you straight up. They didn't give a fuck. They're like, "Yeah, I'm a hoe. So what?" He's like, "You better be happy. I ain't fucking your daddy." He's like, "Cause I saw the way you looked at me the other day. I could be your stepmama in a week." You know, some of these old, they kept it real though. I can respect that. I can respect it. You know, a hoe's a hoe.
A hoe's out,
Man.
Get yourself a mistress, man. Get yourself a mistress, fellas. Stop cheating. Get a mistress, man. That's my opinion. My personal opinion. If you're in a monogamous relationship and your woman is tired of you cheating, sit her down and talk to her. Baby, I want a mistress. You know what I'm saying? Because if you're just sitting here cheating and breaking her heart over and over, at least if you had a mistress, you know what I'm saying, she would know who you're fucking, and she would know the person. You know what I'm saying? At least, or maybe she doesn't have to know the person. Just let her know, hey, you know, I'm seeing someone else, but you know, you my wife. I come home to you every single day. I feel like those conversations need to be had nowadays. Like let's have what's the importance of a mistress?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, if it was just me and you know we're just keeping it real, of course I'm gonna try to bring her in. But if she has to keep her distance, then that's cool too. But mistresses, side chicks, hoes, they save marriages. They save marriages. Like those, like side chicks or mistresses, like those women keep order. Like actually, the mistress helps out the main woman. She helps her out by taking the whole full workload physically.
Yep.
Because some women can't take that physical workload. When a man gets home and he you know has a hard on, he has to go crazy.
Yep.
Some women can't handle that day to day. They know it'll fuck up their body and shit. So the mistress, what happens is sometimes you know they will be like, "Hey, listen, when he gets off of work, can he go over to your house tonight for a couple hours?"
Yeah.
And you know, and they have an agreement. Some mistresses can work with some mistresses can work with the main chick. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's a beautiful working relationship. Because I know some girls, they might be uncomfortable with the idea of polygamy. Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
But at least give him a chick that he can, you know, he can release all his, you know,
frustration
out on, so he don't come home and take it out on the kids and the wife. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because realistically, that shit happens, man.
Yeah, they come home, they're all pent up, and what's called, you know, they may not be able to get, you know, the quick loving right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because the wife at home dealing with the kids acting like assholes. You know, if I'm the dad, I'm coming home, I'm slapping the shit out of the kid, man. Why you treating your mom like that? But if I go home, and before I get home and I go to my mistress, I take my frustration out, and then I come home to the kids.
You're a good man. You're a better man coming home.
I'm a good father. I'm a good father. My kid, hey, sit down, man. Stop being an asshole, man. Come here, man. You need some attention from daddy. Come on, let's go throw the football.
Yeah, let's go hang out. Let's go to the park, yo. Let's go to the park.
We'll go to the park. We'll leave mommy alone. Let mommy sit here, you know, and calm down because y'all give me too much trouble. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, bro. Like they be saving marriages, man. I mean, I'm telling you, side chicks make the world go round. It's good to have a side chick. Matter of fact, that tells you a girl that other girls are interested in you. No girl wants to do that nobody wants. No girl wants that. And now with a side chick, she's like, oh shit, my man's important to somebody else too. Oh shit. Let me make sure my shit's straight. That way you can come home to me properly. And it all falls together. Some girls get mad when you have side chicks, but if they truly love you, they'll stay. But yeah, most girls nowadays have side chick energy, especially the loudmouth ones.
Yeah, the alpha dominant ones.
Yeah, the loudmouth ones.
I know.
Yeah.
I'll tell you right now, I know one person that can be a mistress. I ain't gonna lie to you, man. But yeah, it's the alpha dominant ones. I can do everything myself. I can pay for you. Yeah, go ahead, baby girl. Yeah,
Do your
clap
thing.
it up, baby. Yeah, that's fine. Do your thing. You would never be my number one. Just know
Yeah.
that you'll never be my number one.
Yeah.
You'll be a close second.
Shit,
You'll be a close second. You'll be. I come home and I get my frustration out.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's
alpha dominant bitches. You will never get anything out. You will never get a good relationship out of me. But I'll tell you right now, you be a solid mistress. You alpha dominant bitches. That might be your place in life.
Yeah, exactly.
That might be.
We might have figured it out.
The Megan Stallions, the fucking.
Oh yeah. Yeah, those are side chicks.
Yeah.
Side chicks.
The
Yeah.
5 side chicks.
Wow, we figured this out. Whoa. Yeah, that's.
Place in society right here.
We really figured it out. Side chicks really make the world go round. I mean, that's. God damn, we figured this shit out in 20 minutes. We figured out what most of these women places are. I mean, ask yourself, ladies, are you a side chick? Some of y'all are, and you don't want to admit it.
Yeah, some of y'all, I don't know what you're embarrassed about. You know what I'm saying?
There's nothing embarrassing about it. You at least got somewhat of a man.
Yeah, you got a man.
Most women don't.
You got a man that's never going to leave you. You know what I'm saying? Because you're the side chick. All you got to do is not step out of the left or right ladder limits.
Yeah,
no,
I mean.
Under no circumstances, try to fuck up my household.
Yeah.
And you're good.
Sure.
You're good.
Who knows? Maybe that guy wants to give you a side chick baby. And then you guys go in and live that life together. You never know. You may not be worthy of walking down the aisle, but you might be worthy of sneaking onto the back room. You never know where you're gonna stand. Some of y'all don't know where your place is in life, especially with your attitudes. A lot of y'all have crazy attitudes and need attitude. Yeah, some of y'all need major attitude adjustments. But at the same time, if that's who you are and you're like, no, I'm an alpha, I'm this, I'm a bad bitch. Hey, I agree with you, baby. He's like, but are you gonna leave? And then she gets all soft. So when are you gonna leave your wife for me? Soon, baby, soon. And that's when you just have fun with her until she's run out of her worth. Usefulness, my bad. I'm over here saying worth. Yeah, that's when she runs out of usefulness, and then you gotta find another side chick. Yeah, women like that be on their way out. Right when they start asking when are you gonna leave your main chick for her and this and that. Oh no, baby, that was just sex talk. I was just talking shit. That wasn't. I didn't mean that shit. Oh man, yeah, it'd be sad too when they realize that they're gonna be a side chick. But at the same time, there's nothing sad about it, really.
Yeah, honestly, I don't really see what's the. I don't see what's the argument for like hoes. Like y'all here on OnlyFans, y'all here doing like, and if y'all out here, fucking multiple men because your head is psychologically fucked up and shit like that, and you can literally just be you could be in a good, decent relationship as a second person.
Yeah.
And be a mistress. That you can literally eliminate all this bullshit of being a hoe.
True.
And just mess with somebody's husband. Some of y'all do it anyway.
Yeah, I mean,
some of y'all just can't stick. Y'all gotta learn to stick to one man and stop, dimple down with all these different people.
yeah, I mean, like I said, I mean, you can get a solid man that's, he's probably already married, has a family, but you can be a side chick and you can be solid for you, solid for you when you need them to be. Yeah. Of course, you're going to come second, but second's still better than no place at all. Some of you women don't even, you guys are not even on the board. You're not even on the fucking board. Second place is better than third, fourth, fifth, or even no place at all.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? If you're a side chick for go ahead, bit up.
Yeah, and that's the expression. That's what we're trying to tell y'all fellas, and we're trying to tell y'all ladies. Look, like the importance of you having a solid relationship is controlling your sexual energy. I'm telling you right now.
Yeah.
That be the key. Controlling your sexual energy. What better way of controlling your sexual energy than by having a mistress that you'll be you'd be surprised how good of a husband you'll be. If you have a mistress, man. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
That be the fucking key.
And some of these women ain't meant to be the main chick anyways. Like I said, they're just not. You guys, they're not. And that's just the unfortunate truth. A lot of people don't understand is that side chicks are exactly where they need to be. Excuse me. But yeah,
especially you alpha dominant bitches especially, man. I'm telling you right now.
Oh, yeah.
You don't belong in a monogamous relationship.
Nope.
You're trying to be the man. So the only thing you need is a man that's pissed off and come and dominate you for a few hours before you go see his family. That's all you need.
He just needs to be the best person he can be for his family.
Yeah. And you just take all the you just take all the frustration away before you see it. Yeah. It sounds so fucked up, but it actually makes sense. It sounds fucked, but it makes sense.
And in a way, you're contributing to that household.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
In a way, you part of the family.
You part of the family.
You might even sneak in to the next Thanksgiving.
Yeah. And so, I mean, hey, listen, I mean, it's not always going to be clear and cut like we're saying, but at the same time, if you got something that works, do it. Because it's better than not having a man. Most of you women want everything, and some of y'all don't realize that you're not worth everything. You're just not. Same thing with men. Sometimes we want a Beyonce, Sierra, or well, not Sierra, Megan Good type. We want shit like that.
Wait, what's wrong with Sierra?
Nah, she I don't know, Sierra. She's those single moms that actually found a husband. So Sierra, she's a sleeper hoe.
What do y'all do, Russell Wilson, like that, man?
She's a sleeper hoe. She does everything. Why do you think she does these? Why do you think she's always doing these single girl anthems? Why do you think she's always wearing these revealing clothes? She's in her 40s. She's about to be her 40s. No, she's an artist. She's an artist. She's getting paid money. She's an industry hoe and she's a running hoe. Because you already got the husband. You got the husband. You got the husband. She won.
She's not a running hoe. Hold on. She's not a running hoe.
No, she's a sleeper hoe.
Okay, all right. So explain how can she be? Okay, so how can she be a sleeper hoe? That's what I'm trying to feel like.
So a sleeper hoe is like the Winter Soldier. All you have to do is say the right words, and she'll turn into a hoe immediately. She may not be a hoe now, but she does a couple things that hoes might be doing. that means she's snapping back. She's snapping either back to her whole ways or into whole ways. But regardless, she's going into whole ways. Like she's becoming the hoe that she probably wants to be. Because when you're in a marriage, a lot of women feel unseen or they feel like it's the same thing over and over again. And when they don't what they don't realize is marriage is more than a wedding. It's more than saying I do.
Yep.
Marriage is upholding the vows through with sickness and with health, all that shit, through the good days and the dark days. And so a lot of them, especially like an industry hoe, like Sierra, yeah, she's itching. She has that itch. She wants to feel young. And what was she doing when she was young? She was singing about, being with other dudes, being sexualized at a young age. Like she was doing sexual ass songs at age 16, same as Beyonce. I mean, that yeah, she was like Beyonce wised up though. Beyonce wised up, which I can't give her props for. But Sierra,
Yeah, we gotta give her.
Yeah, Beyonce wised up.
Beyonce deserves a lot of credit.
Oh yeah.
Because she regardless of what people say, she did it the right way from start to finish.
Yeah, and so
she got the dude at the top of the industry while she's at the top of the industry and maintained that relationship.
Yeah.
Through all the fucking bullshit, people saying, "Oh, Beyonce keep getting cheated on."
So what?
So what? Who gives a shit?
So what? She getting cheated by Beyonce. Some of you bitches get cheated by Pookie and Ray Ray and have to catch the bus afterwards. Who gives a fuck? Some of you bitches have to go back to Pookie and Ray Ray, and that nigga fuck your best friend, he fuck your mama, fuck your cousin or something. These niggas always doing some shiesty ass shit. And so, you can't trust that nigga, but what else are you gonna do? You ain't got nothing else going on in your life. And that's the thing. A lot of you women don't have much going on in your lives, and you try to do different things to try to spice it up and, put a little excitement in your life. So with Sierra, I mean, she does all the shit what the industry tells her to do. And, they're Christians, supposedly. But she was showing her fucking titties off at the Oscars last year. I mean,
Wow.
Yeah, I got a TikTok about it. But yeah, she was showing her titties off. She was trying to make a single girls anthem. All these women called her out. And fucking she's an industry hoe, but she's also a sleeper hoe too. And so the way she embraces being a sleeper hoe, she becomes it, or she goes in deeper into being an industry hoe. Because they can easily, like Russell Wilson's like, hey, let's go to church this Sunday. No, I'm going to a strip club with my girls. And not to mention there's a producer there that always goes there. I want to see if I can get in a meeting with him.
Wow.
Some crazy shit. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of crazy shit these industry hoes be doing, like just to get or just to stay relevant.
Yeah.
Just to stay relevant. They'll do anything and everything. They don't give a fuck. They'll cheat on their husband. They'll do whatever the fuck it takes to stay relevant. They'll do it.
Yeah, that's the fucked up part.
Yeah. But the thing about a sleeper hoe is it's always like one argument. They're always one argument away from becoming full-on hoes. Like with sleeper hoes, you can have one bad argument and she's like, you know what? I'm going to fuck that dude that's been eyeing me this past couple weeks. I'm going to finally fuck him. Fuck this guy.
Oh.
And then she goes and fucks him. And then she's like, oh no, baby, you know that college kid down at the grocery store? Yeah, Jefferson's son? How's he doing? Oh, I fucked him. What? What'd you say, bitch? And he's like, I'm sorry, you didn't talk to me, you didn't do this to me, you didn't do this for me. Like they always try to villainize the man. You make me feel
They always try to.
unappreciated. You made me feel like I was unseen. Oh, and then they try to find a way to blame the husband for her being a hoe. And then he forced the husband to make a fucking crazy ass choice. Do I divorce this hoe and lose half of my life? Or do I stay with this cheating hoe and look like a fucking fool? And that's the thing about these hoes, man. So, like,
Man, that's the reality we got to deal with, man.
but they never reveal that they're hoes. They always try to make themselves look like an angel. Sleeper hoes always try to make themselves look like the victim.
So that's the sign.
Yeah, so yeah, that's a sleeper hoe. We usually call him the Winter Soldier, but I mean we don't want to confuse too many people. Some people never seen the Marvel movies, but yeah, sometimes they could be the Winter Soldier. Because I mean, shit. Overall, like I said, I mean these motherfuckers like hoes. There's a difference between hoes and hoes like this, like that don't want to admit it and don't want to embrace it, versus hoes that actually do it or side chicks, and they actually help the marriage out. Hoes and side chicks help these marriages out, versus sleeper hoes that destroy their marriages. I mean, there's a whole different types of. I want to break down the amount of hoes and this and that, but I don't even know. I want to be on this subject. I don't know. I want to stay on the subject, but I kind of want to fucking end the shit soon though. So I don't know. I'm in there. I'm stuck in the middle. But yeah.
Yeah, we can always we can do one later on tonight, right? Like late tonight.
We'll see. We'll see. I ain't gonna lie to you. Tonight's gonna be a little tricky. So
Or in the morning.
now we could probably do it tomorrow morning for sure. But yeah, as far as tonight, tonight's gonna be a little tricky.
All right.
But yeah, I mean, shit. Just overall, don't if you're a side chick or a hoe, don't be ashamed about it. Be about it. Understand that you're probably in this position because of your attitude or the way you're living, and sometimes it is what it is, and you got to accept it.
And that's okay.
And that's okay. It's okay to be a hoe. I don't care what society's telling you. I don't give a fuck what society's telling you. It's okay to be a hoe. Be a hoe. And be proud of it. But don't try to trick people and say, "Oh, I'm a sex worker," or I'm sexually liberated. No, you're not. You a hoe.
Yeah,
Be a hoe. Why are you
I
trying to hide what you are, baby? Don't hide what you are. Be what you are.
Stand on that shit.
Stand on it. I will respect you. I will respect you fully. I respect hoes. A lot of niggas say they ain't the one respectable type women, but those hoes be knowing. Like some of you women be saying, "Oh, it's that fucking hoe, that hoe down the street. They be working them corners." That hoe might know your husband. that hoe might know your.
He might know your husband real well.
He might know she might know your husband, or let's say there's a nigga over there, and your husband's on the down low. That man probably knows your husband more than you.
Oh damn! You throw a whole wrench in
Yeah,
it.
nah, hey, there's a new it's a new age now. You got male hoes. What do you call them? Mobs? Man hoes? Shit. They be on the corner too. I'd be like, what the fuck? You got a full beard, nigga. Short. These niggas being full beards and short shorts and shit. Be like, damn. Be like, oh. Looking like the crackhead. Looking at what do they call that? What's that one fucking dude, that influencer? The gay dude with the beard, gay black dude with the beard that be twerking all the time.
I don't know. What the fuck?
Okay, I'm glad you didn't say. I'm I'm glad you didn't say it because you would have been like, oh, we found something out. No, I'm just playing. But nah, there's this one I forgot his fucking name. He be they were showing him on all the commercials, like you know that dating app BLK Black. He was on that shit. He was twerking on that shit. I was like, well.
He probably showed up to one of Kamala Harris conventions.
Oh, that's the one that punked academics. The one that supposedly punked academics. Like academics didn't want to go toe to toe with him or something.
Man, you can't get punked by no gay dude.
I don't know. There was some controversy with it. I can't remember. But
at that point, academic, you gotta, come on now, man.
I can't remember what it was, so I can't say for sure. Yeah, I can't remember exactly what it was, but I know it was some controversy with him and academics. But yeah, no, I mean, be what you are, man. You don't have to fucking hide who you are. Be what you are. If you're a mistress, be a mistress. Be the best damn mistress you can be. Give it 100% because, you know, especially if it's a dude that has money, power, and, you know, ladies love him. If you're one of the women he comes home to, shit, I take that as a compliment. But I think we can go ahead and end that subject right there.
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah. Pretty sure we can end that one right there. But yeah, moving on. I know you guys saw that me reacting to Kendrick Lamar's new album GNX, and you know,
maybe I think I want to try getting back on the Riverside.
You want to try to get back on Riverside?
Yeah, I want to try it again because I feel like I'm in because I was driving, it kept fucking up.
All right,
but maybe if do this shit again.
Let's see.
I'm gonna try again this motherfucker.
Oh, goodness. Oh, my shoulder's killing me. Oh, neck feels amazing now. Oh, I think it's at a higher quality. I think you need to bring your quality down.
All right, bet.
Was good. Was good.
I'm good.
Yeah, same here, man. I'm just chilling. But yeah, let's ready to get into this whole Kendrick thing.
Yeah, man. Let's get into the Kendrick thing, man.
So, what do you think about the album so far, though? Or what did you think about the album?
Overall? All right, so I know a lot of people that they was calling us, you know, dick riding fans of Drake, whatever we're not. So I do not want to give off that impression. I actually listened to the album, and it was a solid album. Was it anything near his best albums? No, but it was a solid album. You know, for a guy that's past his prime and still hype off of beat. I think he had 4 songs where I was like, okay, this is a 9 out of 10. But the rest of the songs were kind of, I would say they're about 5 and below. He didn't hit on every song. I'll just say that he didn't hit on every song. I think Kendrick kept it very methodical for the OGs to listen to. I feel like now he's I feel like he's rapping for the mantra people are trying to tell him to rap for. It's like
the hip hop old heads or the
I feel like he's rapping because the hip hop old heads are like, Kendrick is the culture. Kendrick is produced by the culture. You know what I'm saying? I feel like but when he made like his albums like To Pimp a Butterfly, Good Kid, Mad City, that felt like a different Kendrick to me. That felt like a oh shit, like this guy is different. He's not a California rapper. This guy makes music and it is elegantly set up for this person to deliver this message because only he can deliver that message.
Yeah,
But now I feel like he's rapping to where it's like, okay, like this is OG rap. This is how rap's supposed to be. Yada yada yada. You know that's how I feel like that's what I feel like he's doing now. But overall, solid album. I
mm,
like the California songs that he put in there. I
yeah,
love the fucking California beats.
yeah,
But I just think that I don't like the shots he took at Lil Wayne. I don't
yeah.
like that because I felt like Lil Wayne was disappointed. He was more disappointed in himself than he was disappointed in Jay Z. He was just mad
Yeah,
like, yo, I thought I had this shit in the bag. You chose Kendrick because Kendrick is the fucking
the hot rapper
they
right now.
the hot rapper. You know what I'm saying? That and which he was right. His opinion was
Yeah,
like Kendrick was the hot rapper. That's why he got
yeah,
chosen. If Kendrick didn't go beef with Drake, it would have been Lil Wayne. Let's just be honest here. Let's
yeah.
just be
No, yeah.
honest here,
If the
America.
beef, yeah, yeah. If the beef never happened, yeah, it
Yeah.
definitely would have been. It definitely would have been Lil Wayne.
But look, we America does not want Drake at a Super Bowl. It is what it is. That's why they didn't choose Lil Wayne because everybody
Yeah,
sided with Kendrick.
yeah. No, yeah. They. Well, I mean, supposedly he denied the Super Bowl a couple times, Drake, because you don't get paid for that shit.
Yeah.
You had to put money out of your pocket,
Yeah.
and so
And
and
Drake
so I
Drake's
think
he's not that type of he so Drake is
mm,
more on the exec level.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? He's more on like I'm sitting in the box seats and I'm here to network. He's not the guy that puts on a performance for the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? He's not that
yeah,
type of artist. He's at the top.
yeah. No, I mean and not to mention he's doing the FIFA World Cup in Canada
Yeah.
in 2026.
Yeah,
You know
which
what I
is
mean?
that's the biggest stage in the world.
Yeah, that's the biggest stage of the world, not the Super Bowl, the FIFA World Cup. Like that's 5 billion people watching.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's much bigger than the Super Bowl. And so, nah, like if like for the fact that he went after Little Wayne, I'm like, hey, you're feeling yourself too much, dog. Some dudes like when they get a little victory or little wins, they start
Yeah.
breathing they start smelling their own air. They start thinking like, hey, I'm the top dog around here. Like, now if Little Wayne gets in this battle, he might fucking ice that dude. Like on the real, he might fucking
If Lil Wayne gets in this battle, because I know how other rappers respect Lil Wayne, because let's be honest, other rappers don't respect Drake. They hate Drake because Drake has become too successful too fast. I
yeah,
get that, and I understand that. I understand that's why people hate Drake.
yeah,
People love Lil Wayne. Kendrick, if Kendrick goes against Lil Wayne, you're telling the entire South to
yeah.
go against. You know what I'm
You
saying?
can
To go
you
against the
you can't
West.
go nowhere down south after that
Yeah,
beef.
yeah, yeah. I dare you to pull up down south. You probably have to quit the Super Bowl. You probably
Yeah,
have to
man.
quit
I
the Super
mean,
Bowl.
especially where they're doing it down in Louisiana, man. I mean, New Orleans.
Yeah,
Yeah, bro. Like they don't play that shit, bro.
they don't play that
Like
shit. They don't play about Lil Wayne. Lil
nah,
Weezy.
they don't. They don't. And so, like I said, I understand. And with Kendrick, yeah, he's breathing his own air a little too much. You know, I'm like, hey, bro, like I understand you went after my dog, but if you get me involved, I'm gonna fucking destroy you. So I
Yeah,
suggest you chill out. Chill out a little
yeah,
bit. So if I'm Kendrick, I'll leave that giant alone.
yeah. I will.
I, I
hey, that's a sleeping giant. That
that,
hey,
that's a
leave him
motherfucker
alone.
you don't want. That's a motherfucker you do not want against you. Not to mention you with the what's called whacked out murals, you'll create a
Yeah,
lot of enemies because a lot of people that were more or less sided, not even sided with Drake, but showing compassion towards Drake. If you're mad at those motherfuckers like 50 Cent,
Yeah.
That's another nigga you don't want to try.
Oh yeah, you do. You oh yeah, you goddamn right. You try 50 Cent if you want to.
The entire East
That's the
Coast is
most
gonna turn on
petty.
you.
That's the most petty nigga of all time.
Yeah, that's a nigga that's like, yeah, that's definitely a nigga that you don't want to try either. And so, like I say, if you want to make enemies, that's cool, but be prepared to what comes with it. You can't just run and hide away like you want to. Like you can't run away for 6 years after this. You gotta fucking yeah. You can't run away. Like you gotta have to respond straight up to these niggas. Like these ain't no lightweights either. Like nigga, you is like these niggas ain't no lightweights. And if you fuck with 50 Cent, you might end up start fucking with Eminem too, because Eminem founded 50 Cent.
Nah.
And that's definitely
Eminem's not. Eminem's not. Because Eminem is Kendrick is a product of Eminem, so Eminem's not gonna step into that.
You never fucking know. You fuck
Now
with 50 Cent. Like 50 Cent's his
I say
homeboy.
the whole South, including Memphis, right? Because Memphis
Yeah.
is they call themselves the South, right? Which I don't really think they're the South, but hey.
No, they're the South. They're the South.
Okay, all right. So
They're
they're Southern rappers. But if you fuck with Lil Wayne and you fuck with 50 Cent, you just gave Drake like ammo to really like, because if Drake really didn't like you, you're giving him ammo right now.
Yeah.
Why I do that again, bro? God damn.
It's all
Every
good.
time somebody fucking call me, bro. Yeah. Yeah, you don't want Kendrick. You don't want to give Drake ammo. Come on now, man.
Yeah, because that's a chain reaction. Like some of these motherfuckers you diss, that's a chain reaction. Even in the own West Coast, like when you fuck with Snoop, you'll turn your own coast against you.
You turn your own coast against you. What the fuck?
That's one nigga they will trade you for Snoop Dogg any day of the week.
Any day
of the week. You don't got it like that. You're not at Snoop's level, dog. I'm sorry. You're not at Snoop's level. All due respect.
Sure?
No, he's not at Snoop's level.
I don't know, man. In the West Coast?
No, especially in the West Coast. Niggas will trade up on Kendrick in a heartbeat before they trade up on Snoop. I can almost guarantee it. I can almost guarantee it. They would not trade up on. You think the West Coast would trade up on Snoop over Kendrick?
I don't think. I think that was silent. I just don't think that the West Coast would even get involved. I just don't think. I think they respect Snoop so much to where they wouldn't say anything, but they're not gonna side with Snoop over Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? Because Kendrick. Now, granted, Kendrick has not really put a lot of them niggas on like Snoop has, but I think that
because he only wants his image out there. And the thing about Kendrick is he makes sure not to put dudes that are bigger than him on his tracks. and that's smart. Look at this past album.
Yeah, I thought he was gonna put Blueface on there at least.
Yeah. Who the fuck is Jody? Who the fuck is his name? Cody 6'5" or some shit like that. I don't even know who these niggas are.
Man, I thought that was Blueface. I was like, okay, shit, we got a Blueface feature, but I was like, nah, that don't sound like Blueface.
It sounded like him for a minute. I know what you're talking about. That's the Cody dude. Then there's Young Threat, Peso, all these niggas that nobody knows. He puts them niggas on. But what happened to all them niggas that went to the show? What about YG? Your supposed nigga. Hey, I thought, what happened to YG? What happened to all these niggas that joined up, jumped on the fucking stage? Yeah, nigga. Oh yeah, nigga.
YG, man.
How many albums did he sell? How many albums did he sell?
How many units he sold? Man, he
sold like 8,000. I heard it was like 20-some thousand in its total run.
YG, was it worth it, man? Was it worth it? You had to call the dude a weirdo for what? You could have put him on an album.
Yeah.
You could have made your album platinum.
Nah, because he thought he can ride the wave. Like everybody wants to ride the wave.
Yeah, that's the fucking problem.
They ride the wave, but the thing is, waves don't last long. They crash down. Waves start going up, and then they crash all the way the fuck down into the water. That's how waves work.
Yep.
And so That's what a lot of people don't understand. They tried to ride the wave. Schoolboy Q was caught, tried to ride the wave too. That nigga was lying through his teeth. Fucking,
Yep.
what's his name? Mustard is jumping on, fucking, he sold only like 50,000, what was it, like 50,000 units in his entire run of his album? Only like 50,000 users are equivalent to
Yeah.
50,000 units, which ain't nothing. Just bad. He probably spent millions on that fucking album trying to get that album together, and then he only made at most probably like $1 million.
Yep.
At
And
most.
and Mustard wanted Drake on his album so bad.
Yeah. I don't
I was
know.
like, nigga, if you want on his album, why didn't you just stay neutral? You would have had
Yeah.
him.
Yeah, I don't know if he still wants him to come on and work with him. I'm like, no, that nigga ain't never gonna work with you.
He ain't never
And
work with you now.
yeah, then you over here trying to play him at your show. You're like, you're playing Club Paradise, and then you said psych. I'm like, nigga, that's
Oh no, that wasn't Mustard. That was
no, that was Mustard.
that was Mustard.
Yeah, that was Mustard.
I thought that was
Oh,
what's
you
his
thought it
name?
was Metro Boomin?
I thought it was Metro Boomin.
No, Metro Boomin is online. He's saying he might be interested in peace because of Young Thug. Young Thug coming out. Young Thug's trying to broker peace, and he liked the post, from my understanding.
Oh, okay.
But no, it
That,
was
that that's
Must.
that's good because the South needs to unite. If there's gonna be another beef, the South needs to unite.
Yeah, no,
Stop
eh,
being niggas.
yeah,
Y'all need to stop.
yeah,
God damn it! I can't stand when we do this shit. Band together. You see one nigga trying to tear another dude down. You know how much this nigga put on for you. How much
yeah,
money? Like you saw J. Cole. He came out. He was like, I ain't afraid to say, Drake, you did a lot. You did a lot for me, my nigga. You always gonna be my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Why can't
yeah,
niggas do that?
yeah,
And here's the thing about when J. Cole dropped that song, Port Antonio, everybody shitted on J. Cole because he came out and said those words. Y'all
yeah,
shitted on him for saying, Drake, you did a lot for me, my nigga. What the who? What the why would he not do that?
yeah. No, I mean, and the thing is, man, I mean, like I said, I already have my thoughts on this, and not to mention, I think Kendrick took some shots at J. Cole too because of Port Antonio.
I couldn't hear it honestly. Because
I,
I feel like he was I feel like what J. Cole was saying was like, yo, I would have lost a friend. That's why I didn't jump in. You know what I'm saying? He dipped his
yeah,
toe in and dipped his toe out.
yeah. No, I mean, shit. I don't know. My thing is, you already know my stance on it. Yeah, you
Yeah,
already know my stance on. I don't even want to get into it,
yeah,
but yeah, he like Kendrick right now. He's in a conflict with himself because if he tries to go the peaceful route, he knows that all them other niggas are gonna try to go, because those other niggas still want war. All the niggas you talk shit about, they still want war
yeah.
with you. It's
Mm-hmm.
forever. It's forever from here on out.
Oh yeah.
And so he just wants to dip out. He's like, all right, bet. Talk your shit and then leave. Like, nah, that ain't how it work, nigga. You
Like,
better get ready.
nah, nigga, nah. We got something to talk about, nigga.
Yeah, you gotta run that shit back. And so, hey, listen, and he probably put this out thinking it's gonna scare somebody, to thinking like, oh, you better not come for me. I'm on a victory tour type shit. Like, the album was alright. It had some great moments in there. I gave it a 7 out of 10, but as far as the album as a whole, I'm like, I don't know. I don't. It wasn't something that like shocked me, but it was something that caught me like, oh, why did he say this? Because the whole Snoop Dogg and Lil Wayne shit.
Mm-hmm.
Other than that, I didn't really care. But the album was like, it was pretty okay. It was pretty okay. In other parts, like there's a couple tracks where I'm like, dog, you're lyrically gifted, dog. You're the top 5 best lyricists in the game. Why are
Yeah,
you out here fucking saying this stupid shit? Where he's like, beat pop, beat up, pop, pop. I'm
yeah.
like,
But
what?
Kendrick always does that.
Nah, I mean, he'll have some crazy ad lib or something, but where you put in the actual lyrics where you're like, did it pop, pop, pop. Like for like a full 10 seconds, he's just saying some nonsense. And I'm like, the fuck is he talking about? Then the rapper he has coming on says something about Lizzie McGuire. I was like, Lizzie McGuire? What the fuck you talking about, nigga? Like, like that's what I was like. I was like, ugh. Like if y'all check out the breakdown video that I did on it last night. I was like, Lizzie McGuire, what the fuck is this nigga talking about? You know. So I mean, with all that being said, for me personally, the album wasn't mid, but it wasn't great either. I gave it a solid 7. It was a solid 7 for me.
I'll give it a 7. I have 4 songs that I might listen to. You know what I'm saying? I might listen to. But I'm not really, I'm not really like, oh shit, I gotta listen to the song again. You know what I'm saying? I gotta listen to the song. None of the songs really. So I would say, and I'm just being honest. This is not me being a Drake fan. I'm be honest. When Drake dropped, 100 gigs or whatever, that song No Face and Circadian Rhythm, I'm not gonna lie, man. I really don't think any of Kendrick's songs are coming close to that one. Those two.
Yeah.
I don't think any of those. Maybe Squabble Up.
Nah, TV off. TV off is really.
Yeah, TV off too. So Squabble Up and
yeah.
TV off, they
Those
come
are the
close
ones,
to it. They come close to it, but I was like, the way Drake, I just feel like Drake is at a different level when it comes to making music because he can just make anything sound very good. Yeah. And I feel like Kendrick, he dropped a good album. It's a good album.
Yeah, it's a good album. Like some of those songs are on repeat. I'm listening to Luther in the car when I go pick up my fiance tonight. And so yeah, Luther.
Yeah. Some of the songs are repeat, but am I going to repeat it? Maybe. I'm not looking for it, but yeah.
Now, as far as like GNX and all these other tracks, or Gloria and all these, or GNX, what was the other one? Hey Now, or this, that. Like some of them were like, they're all right. But it's like the majority of the album was more or less like a 7. It was really a 7.
Yeah, so it's a solid 7. Now it's nowhere near Good Kid, Mad City. It's nowhere near To Pimp a Butterfly. It's nowhere near Damn. But I put it at 4th place in Kendrick's all-time albums. And I really think that I honestly think that if he didn't beat for Drake, that this album probably wouldn't have been that good.
Yeah, and that's the thing. It's still it's riding off relevancy, like from the beef and everything.
Not relevancy. It's writing off like history too. Like, okay, this shit just happened. Let me read. I mean,
it's still pretty fresh. It's pretty fresh though. You know what I mean? He didn't just make music just for the sake of making music.
That's what I'm saying.
He made music. He made music to address some shit that was already going on.
Yeah, and I think that's for the most part. That's why I went on and listened to the album. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure. Yeah, all right. So what is the image he's trying to portray?
Yeah, that's the main reason why I did a reaction to it too. Mm-hmm. And so, yeah, like he's doing it in a way where he's not writing off that beef, but at the same time he's still addressing it and he's still making the beef relevant enough so people can tune in and be like, oh, what the fuck is he talking about? You know, just enough for people to tune in and be like, what do you say? You know, type shit. Yeah. Nothing too crazy. But the album was great. The album was pretty good. It was good.
Yeah.
It was a good album. There were some great songs. Like I said, TV Off, I mean, that's probably the best song for me personally on the album. But as far as like a song that's going to chart, it's between Luther and maybe Heart Part 6.
Either I think the song is going to chart TV Up and Squabble Up.
Squabble Up my bad. Squabble Up might chart too. Just because of the relevancy, or just for the fact that it was on They Not Like Us music video.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, there's a lot of different things or reason why it could be hot. But I mean, I think overall that would be really what it is. But no, solid album. Kendrick though, word of advice: leave Lil Wayne alone. Stop fucking with him. You got the Super Bowl. Leave it the fuck alone. All right,
Yeah, please leave that alone.
leave it alone because, like I said, I want this beat to be over really because it got drug out. You know what I mean? It got dragged out, and I was like, all right, dog, because other people were getting involved. That's the thing too. I was talking about in the video yesterday. If this ain't your beef, and if you're just jumping in just to jump in, stay the fuck out of it. This ain't got nothing to do with you. You guys waited for years. You didn't say nothing. You guys were quiet like church mice, and then all of a sudden Kendrick says something. Now it's your time to say something. No, nigga, don't be a bitch. Say that shit up front. Otherwise, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. If this ain't got nothing to do with you, shut the fuck up. On the real.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you're gonna wake up a fucking giant in Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne ain't a nigga to fuck with. He has one of the best flows, if not the best flows in the game. That nigga is not one to fuck with. And a lot of niggas today follow his scheme, his rap scheme. A lot of rappers today follow his rap scheme to this day.
All the little babies of the world, like these
Yeah,
motherfuckers, glorify Lil Wayne.
yeah.
They not glorifying. They not glorifying Kendrick like they go. Like Lil Wayne has
Yeah,
a cult like following.
yeah.
He don't give a fuck about the OGs. The OGs don't respect Lil Wayne, but Lil Wayne got the newer generation. Everybody behind Drake. Lil Wayne has all of them niggas. The only people that can't stand Lil Wayne are West Coast people. That's it.
Hey, shit, that's fine. Shit. What's called? But just leave his fucking name out your mouth, dog. Don't fucking don't say that nigga's name. You say that nigga's name, he won't get this shit popping
Oh
real
yeah.
fucking fast. So if I was Kendrick, I leave that one alone. Go for Drake, go for these other niggas. But that's a nigga. That's a nigga you do not want teaming up with Drake.
Yeah.
You do not want that nigga. I'm telling you right now, Kendrick. You do not want Lil Wayne teaming up with Drake. You just don't. That's not the nigga to fuck with. Just I'd leave that one alone. And like I said, I know you think you're the shit right now, dog. That shit's gonna fade away. A Grammy ain't worth shit anymore. Grammys ain't worth shit. I understand you won these Grammys. They're giving those things away. Those things don't mean nothing no more.
Yeah.
Fucking Kanye West uses his Grammys as door stoppers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so, yeah, dog, like leave that one alone. But anyways, you think we can end it there?
Yeah, man. Yeah. We definitely gonna do some picks tomorrow morning. So stay tuned, guys. Hey,
Yeah.
we were really. Hey, I told y'all. Hey, man. I told y'all about them picks, man. We be hitting. We
Oh
be
yeah.
hitting, man.
And yeah, I'll talk about it tomorrow. But anyways, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for joining in. Have a great Saturday, everybody. I know I will. But most definitely thank you to my co-host Dominican Poppy. Thank you to everybody tuning in, especially yesterday. Appreciate you guys for coming through. Appreciate y'all, and yeah, go Columbia. Oh man.